Yes, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? You're welcome to our daily dose of Aurum Foundation. This is day 10 of 90. We want to run this for the straight 90 days and see how many lives we can change and how many people's ranks can be changed and how many people's going to take the business serious. So we have a lot of information. This is a company that constantly gives us information. And each time I see myself always trying to update my presentation so as to meet up with all the happenings with the company. But nonetheless, I'm going to go straight up to sharing my screen now, and then we're going to take it up from there right now. So still use this time to reach out to your friends, family, relations, your loved ones, your prospects to be on the call. Because what you're about to learn, you will never learn in any university. In fact, there exist a lot of professors who don't know about this knowledge that I'm about to share with you today. So, guys, you're welcome to our Aurum Foundation, my daily dose of Aurum Foundation, where we teach you the understanding the modern fintech ecosystem. Now, like every other occupation, there are dictions that we use right here. And what you see here, words like fintech and ecosystem mean quite a lot because for those of you who don't know, fintech, it's a combination of two words, financial technology. And ecosystem simply means all the different tools surrounding that make up the whole. I'm going to go straight now to what we have. This is our Aurum logo. You're welcome to Aurum Foundation. Before I go, let's take a listen about how AI is not just a trend today, but AI is changing lives. AI is making a whole lot of things possible for everyone. So you're just going to listen to this video shortly, and then we'll go to the next level.
A new financial era is unfolding, powered by technology, driven by blockchain. Introducing Aurum, a smart AI-powered ecosystem built to create automated income on the blockchain. With automated AI trading bots, your capital works for you. No stress, no daily effort. Led by Brian Benson, former Binance director and fintech expert, affordable access, sustainable monthly returns, optional compounding, and real Visa card integration.
If you don't earn while you sleep, you'll work forever. Start where you are. Take action today.
Yes, we heard the lady. If you don't have your money working for you while you sleep, you work forever. But we know she's just trying to be civil because the right word is if you don't have your money working for you while you sleep, you will work until you die. And now I'm introducing you to Aurum Foundation, a fintech company in the sector called AI Finance, Artificial Intelligence Finance. And so, what is Aurum Foundation? Aurum Foundation is a decentralized fintech company dedicated to the development of innovative crypto products and AI-powered algorithms that redefine how users manage and grow their digital assets. In simple words, guy, that simply means that Aurum is a fintech company that has different products that you and I, just by using this product, we can increase or benefit in our finances. And that way also the company earns money. So the company basically has created different technologies that just by you and I using the technology, our finances become better. We earn better. And then the company too also makes money off it. So I need to bring you up to speed with where we are today because right now we are in the world of digital finance. Banking used to happen in buildings, but today a lot of banking happens on the mobile app. That truth alone is enough to show you that we're in the world of digital finance. So let me ask someone here. When you do your transaction, when last did you go to your bank? If you have been to your bank within the past 3 or 4 months, type a yes. If you have not been to your bank, but yet you do transactions right on your phone, type a no. Let me see how many people are compliant today with the world of digital finance. I'll type a big no because I haven't been to my bank for a long time. a long time. Yes, so you can see that quite a lot of people today are doing business digitally. More transactions are done digitally. You can see Lucy, Babatunde Akim, Michael Rena say he has not been to the bank since. Etienne Abasi Abia says no, I have not been to the bank. Moncher say no, good to see you from France. Collins Mission say no, and a host of many others. Right. And so, how do we understand what digital finance is? Because it's much more than just using your app and not going to the bank. I, for one, was able to understand that the world was going digital and even our finances are going digital from the platform called Binance. With Binance, I was able to understand that I could have all the different units of all the valid over 2,000 plus coins. I had wallets to receive and send. I had wallets where I can send money in crypto to anyone in the world. I had peer to peer. I could buy and sell and hold crypto. I could trade crypto. And that was because of the company called Binance, because I started using Binance in 2020 and I've been using it over for over 6 years now, and it has been awesome. Binance, as we know, is a fintech company that started with just three fintech products, which is exchange, Binance staking, and the BNB coin. These three fintech products was what the company used in starting in 2017. And in order to raise funds, they had to bring up the ICO, which is initial coin offering of selling the BNB coin. After all sales, we were able to raise $12 million. $12 million, I mean, it wasn't really much compared, but then again, you know that since in 2017, there's still a lot of people who doubted what cryptocurrency is. There's still a lot of people who didn't know that the world has gone digital. There's still a lot of people who didn't understand that fintech is here to stay. And so, with $12 million, with their Binance exchange and the Binance staking, Binance went into the digital market and started its services. Today, Binance has expanded into different financial services. It's a multi-billion dollar company with over 200 million users and 20 million users daily. I saw some information yesterday that confirmed that CZ, which is the founder of Binance, is now richer than Bill Gates. And that amazed me, not only because CZ was basically not known for the past 5 years, Bill Gates has been there for over 10, 15 years, but because the world of digital currency, cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, artificial intelligence, Web3 have all changed. It has now become a system where a lot of people are now understanding how we could actually create income just from the use of technology. And today, Binance is worth over $100 billion. And only the BNB coin itself is worth another $80 billion. And so I thought to myself, I wish I knew that Binance would be like this in 2017. And when we're using the Binance early that time, they'll give you some BNB coin when you do transactions. It was easy to buy it. Today, Binance is a multi-billion dollar company. Those people who brought their 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 to buy into the ICO are multimillionaires today. But guys, the opportunity that Binance has brought is the same opportunity we have today with Aurum Foundation, and even better. So how do we understand this? We need to understand Aurum the right way. So Aurum becomes easier to understand if we use the ecosystem concept. What is the ecosystem concept? Please note that Aurum is not just a public exchange. Aurum is not just a bank. Aurum is a fintech company with different fintech products in its ecosystem that improves the finances of its users just by usability. I'm going to say it again. Aurum Foundation is a fintech company with different fintech products in its ecosystem that improves the finances of its users just by usability. Just by using the products of Aurum, investors, users like us have improved our finances. Yet again, you can see an article here. Aurum enters the top crypto companies to invest in 2026. You can type in this information on YouTube, on Google, and you're going to see the entire article where you can read and understand how this is happening today. Guys, this is where I advise you to take a screenshot if you're here for the first time. If you do not have this picture, that means you do not really understand what Aurum Foundation ecosystem portends. Because right about now, we have 14 different fintech products that just by using any of these products, your finances will surely get better. And the flagship product of the company is called the Orum XAI bot. Once you buy into the Orum XAI bot, which is for me the cheapest AI worldwide today, you have access to all the others fintech products that Aurum has to offer. From the Aurum XAI bot to the Aurum XAI Pro bot to the Aurum Flash Loans to the Aurum Card to the Aurum AI Agent to the Aurum Exchange to the Aurum Neobank to the Aurum Staking to the Aurum Network, Aurum Token, Aurum Flow, Aurum POS, Aurum ROWA, which is the real world asset, and the Aurum Use bot. Guys, if I'm to give 10 minutes each on each of these products, we will be here for over 2 hours. But yet again, I'm going to run through some very basic ones that are amazing. Not just amazing, but are in use today, and it's changing lives for those users. So you can see that the services inside the Aurum ecosystem ranges from digital wallets to payment cards to financial education, to technology-assisted tools, transfers, trading, exchange, technology, and global payments. And then again, we have optional utilities because some members choose to just use the wallets, some choose to use the cards, which gives them financial freedom they can use anywhere in the world. Some focus on the AI trading and just have the AIs working for them, trading on their money. Some focus on team building, helping others, growing a team, creating financial freedom, while some focus on growing their cryptocurrencies. And also, some members like me focus on the usability of every single tool that the company has right away. And so you can see that what we have here is totally different from any company that you have done because it's a fintech company that has different products that you and I can use. Now, let us juxtapose between the traditional system, which was like, let's say 10 years ago, and the fintech system of today. In the traditional banking system, you needed to go to the physical branch to carry out business. But today, with a mobile app, you can do business from anywhere. The local access means that if you live in Warri and your bank is in Sapele, you would need to leave Warri to go to Sapele to carry out transactions. But today, anywhere you are, you have global access to your bank. Limited hours, which was from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. before you could get into the bank, it's no more there. Now you have 24/7 availability. Even 1 a.m. at night, you can carry out transactions right from your phone. And then the paper processes is likened in the traditional banking system to the digital processes that we have today. So what is the vision of this company? If you're in a company and you don't know the vision of the company, then I think you should think again. Because the vision of this company is to create 1,000 new millionaires from the Aurum system. I'll say it again. The vision of the company is to create 1,000 new millionaires from those using the fintech products of Aurum. If you don't understand me, you will understand this guy because this is the CEO of Aurum. His name is Brian Benson with over 27 years of experience in the digital space. He's been a trader before. He worked for Binance for over 12 years. He's a near genius, if you ask me, because when you listen to what this guy says, he's someone that is always thinking futuristically. Let us listen to what he says when he was asked how he plans to make 1,000 millionaires using the Aurum system.
We're on a mission to create 1,000 millionaires that don't have $1 million today. So if we can come up with a system whereby there's hundreds of thousands of people in there, but 1,000 of these people turn into millionaires, then those assets are inside of our platform. That turns us into a unicorn right away. And so that's really the goal that I have as an executive at the company is how do we get people that don't have $1 million today to get them to $1 million through saving, through yield-bearing assets, through a lot, compounding interest, through a lot of these things that have been around for a long time, but that not everyone in the world uses. And these are tools that are super important to get us there. So that's how we're measuring it internally, is if we can get to the point where we have 1,000 people that have become millionaires through our system and through working with our products, then that gets us really close to the unicorn valuation. And we want to be a fintech unicorn. I think Binance was the fastest fintech unicorn ever in the history. Yeah. I think it took less than 6 months. We used to have a slide about that in our pitch deck. So I'm pretty sure I've done this before. I've been involved in one of the fastest growing fintech unicorns in the world. And I think what we have at Aurum is actually very similar to when I started at Binance.
And so you could hear directly from the man when he said he thinks what we have with Aurum is directly like what they had in Binance, but a lot better. And he kind of explained to us that what Aurum stands for is basically the composition of yield-bearing assets, savings, compounding interest. These are terms which we use every day, but we don't know how. We put it all in one space. And that's what this company is offering to all of us. A system where your money works for you just by using the products of the company. And so this was my humble self with a humble CEO. I call him the CEO with no bling bling. He wasn't wearing some shiny stuff, quite unlike some people that were there. He was everywhere, chatting, playing with everyone, taking numbers, answering questions, doing short videos. And it was really amazing to be in the same space with such a man who has done a lot in the past 27 years and who's moving all over the world into the corridors of the digital space, where he's basically invited to nearly all the different events where he gives speeches and tries to make the economy, make the people understand the world or the new sector called artificial intelligence finance, using Aurum Foundation as an example. He's an amazing guy, and someone that we look forward to. He is someone who is really serious about the company that he's leading. And not only him, we have other people who make up the global team of Aurum. Leonardo Galindez is the CEO of the Aurum Exchange. So our exchange itself has its own CEO. Why? Because there's so much that an exchange needs to work effectively. It needs a lot of liquidity. And that's how you see that Binance became widespread today, because they were able to manage an exchange that everybody was able to use simply. Leonardo Galindez is another worker of Binance who's been there for over 12 years. Today, he's the founder of CoinX. He's a part of the team in Aurum, and he's someone whose track record has shown that he has scaled crypto infrastructure with over 3,000 users. He was introduced in the event in January in Dubai, and we were amazed to hear of his story. Not only him, we had Shane Morand. If you know the company OrganoGold, himself and one other person were the ones who started OrganoGold, pushed that company to a multi-billion-dollar space, and today he's now working with Aurum. He's the Chief Network Development Officer. Nicholas Kelland is the head of partnerships. Now we have venture capitalist relationship advisors, Brent Fuller and Tobias Bauer. These are people that make up the global team. And guess what? There's more to come. More to come, because just yesterday, guys, just yesterday, it was announced that Aurum now has a strategic gold tokenization partnership with the country Sierra Leone. Do you know what that means? That our real world asset, this is not a company that just talks. They don't even talk. They don't even tell you, we want to. All you need to do is go and look at the long-term plan of the company, a video which we would play at the end of this meeting, just 4 minutes. They are following it to the letter. And only yesterday was announced that Aurum as a company now has a strategic gold tokenization partnership with Sierra Leone. Many of us know Sierra Leone. It's an African country. They have gold, they have diamonds. They are known for people that can just dig the ground and you just see gold. They're known for. So there are a lot of things happening there in Sierra Leone. But guess what? For a country to be able to have Aurum Foundation in a partnership, does that not tell you something? Can a whole country work with a scam company or a fraudulent company? This is fintech, guys. And what is the partnership? Aurum said, listen, I can be able to tokenize the golds that you have. That means that we can put it in a blockchain system where each owner's details are all there, where you know the price and value of each gold at any point in time, where you can trace it, where you can do transactions that cannot be edited, that cannot be deleted, that cannot be destroyed. Guys, this is powerful. And we're just talking of the real world asset. As I continue, let me show you much more what the company has, because this partnership unlocks so many things. First of all, if you are on this call and you know that EcoBank is an international bank, type a yes. If you didn't know at all, type a no. If you think that EcoBank was a Nigerian bank, type a no. But if you knew that EcoBank is an international bank that's in different parts of the world, type a yes. Let's see how many people get to understand this. Wow. Moncher said yes. Even you in France, no. That's true. Babatunde Akim say yes. Oh, Macarena, you're knowing for today. This is the first time. But guess what? EcoBank has said, wow, this idea is awesome. You know what? We're going to partner with you guys and we're going to give you guys $15 million, much more than what Binance raised in 2017 to begin. This is just one product of the company that we are seeing institutions, we're seeing countries partnering with this company to say, you know what, I need you guys to come in and tokenize the gold that we have so that we know how it is. We have full supply. I don't even know what to say anymore because this was extra amazing when I heard, and I was like, guys, if there's anybody they're telling about Aurum and the person is slowing down or says he doesn't understand, or that person will be one of those who lost out in Binance in 2017. Because what we have here is Binance 2.0. What we have is an opportunity to be part of a company that is going to be mega, that is going to be so huge. Let's read on. Not just EcoBank funding it for $15 million, 22 to 24 karat pure gold supply, high purity African gold sourced through Clean Gold's mining network. See the one who bust my head past here. Direct access to mining partners. That means they will have a structured sourcing agreements enabling scalable physical gold supply. So those people who have gold and they didn't know how to channel it or get buyers, they can simply come in here as partners and be part of this wonderful thing. Up to 30% structured acquisition advantage, tokenized gold infrastructure. That means enabling scalable gold-backed assets even within the Aurum ecosystem. So not just that this partnership is going to do good to Sierra Leoneans, to the country, thereby making it better, creating a very powerful system for their gold. It's going to do me and you good if we take part of it, if we are part of it, guys. The guy you see here is the ex-deputy finance minister of Sierra Leone, and I'm happy to see that the man of color, a man like myself, is part of this institution. It gives me much more happiness to say, yes, you all are coming home. Yes, Aurum is coming home. Africa is being announced. Africa is being known. That Sierra Leone, he is the ex-deputy finance minister of Sierra Leone and also the CEO of Clink Mining. It's a gold mining company, and he has over 25 years in finance and banking. Guys, Aurum not the carry new short person. When you must have track record. You must be experienced. And that is what is shown through the different individuals that this company has brought on board to be part of the global expansion team. Remember this name, Bukari Kaloko. Bukari Kaloko, Chief of African Relations. And not only him, we have a new relationships advisor in regards to the real world asset, Nick Patel. Nick Patel is also the CEO. He has CEO of the Bank of Bullion, which is also a gold company, a gold bank. He's into gold trading and real world asset tokenization. He has 25 years in global finance. I mean, this is our Aurum. If you have not done some 20 years and above in your industry, I don't think they see you as, or you must have done a whole lot of things, a whole lot. Because that's what we're seeing each time. You see that they have new individuals being picked to be part of the expansion team. So there are faces that you can point to who or who and what is doing with our company Aurum. It is awesome, guys, that we are working with people that are thinking about the future and creating it as we go day by day. And so, how the Aurum Gold Reward investment model works. It has a very simplified system. We're just going to run through. The Aurum Gold Reward Asset Model is designed specifically for investments backed by physical gold supply, combining exposure to real commodity with AI-driven trading strategy. Each investment is allocated across two integrated layers. A gold-backed investment structure, which is the result, combining real-world asset backing with AI-driven income generation, designed to balance capital stability and active yield. I like that word, yield. Means profits. It's making some money. And that's what we're seeing. That's going to be the result of this partnership that Aurum Foundation has just recently entered with the country of Sierra Leone. And not just Sierra Leone is in their offing, they also have Ghana. Guys, and I wish Nigeria was a country where you could see gold easily. Maybe it would have been part of this, but who knows? But better days are coming. That's all I know. All I know is that better days are coming with what this company is doing. Our future is brightest because we're not just dealing with a company with one product. We're dealing with a company with multiplicity of products that are effective and essential for today's work. This is another product that we want to look into briefly of the company called the Orum XAI bot. It is the flagship product of the company. It was launched in the first quarter of 2023. That was how many years ago? 2023, 24, 25, 26. That's 3 years ago, guys. 3 years ago. So who are the target users? Those seeking long-term stable returns through automatic AI trading, which are the core users of the Aurum ecosystem. So what are the advantages of using the fintech product Aurum XAI bot? One of the advantages are proprietary high-frequency trading strategies, multi-pair AI-driven optimization, strong long-term performance and risk control, fully automated, no daily user actions required. And since it has been launched since 2023, this artificial intelligence has returned over 538.48% in profits, return on investment since launch. And it gets better because by each day, these values are increasing. As we speak, we have the XAI bot trading for us. And so to all the prospects on the call right here now, which I want you to see, just look through the dashboard. If you have the XAI bot trading for you, and earning money. If you know that you're earning money on a daily basis, can I see you type a yes on the chart? If you know that you have the Aurum XAI bot trading for you and you're earning money on a daily basis just by this bot trading automatedly without you doing nothing, just type me a yes. Wow. You can see over 20, 21, 22. Come on, I need to see this, guys. Wow, Ngozi that brings it, say yes. Marcel, say yes. Christopher, Dele, Basil, Sandra, Ngozi, Janet, Ade Direct, Kelvin, Michael, Kuma, Godson, Collins, Daniel, and a whole lot of others. Guys, if you're on this call and you have not invested in Aurum Foundation, please, as soon as this call ends, get back to whoever told you to come on here and tell them, you know what I saw, I loved it. I want to be part of it. There are many products in this company that you and I can use to overcome poverty. That's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, guys. This is different than what we've ever had. And I always keep saying this because none of us have actually invested in a fintech company before. I can prove it to you. Yes. Right. So we have 89 people in the house. That is awesome. A good mark. Now, I want to ask a question again because this has to be interactive. So over the years, or the past 12 years, I've done different businesses, network marketing, MLM, product-based business. Some they tell you that they are mining. They are mining crypto. Some say they are staking. Some say they are trading, invested in different bots of different names. All of them failed. But I have never invested in any fintech company because I got to understand that the fintech company is the company that has various technological products that just by using the products, you earn money. So I want to ask if I'm the only one or if everybody has invested. Have you ever invested in a fintech company before? I'll answer first. My answer is no. If you have ever invested in a fintech company before, type a yes. And tell us the name of the company. Like you can see. No, no. Kate, you want to say yes. You go tell us, not tell me say non. You see? Madam Kate, you say you have invested in, okay, who? Kate, say Binance. Okay, that's good. That's good. So you're one of those who bought the ICOs of BNB coin as at that time, yes? iPhone, IM Academy is not a fintech company. That's a trading company, guys. Don't mistake that. So you can see the no is everywhere. So I'm not the only one who was thinking another way and thinking that, this sounds like one of those things. No, guys, this is fintech. We are not even showing you, I've just shown you about two products of the company, and yet you are amazed. We got 12 more to go. No, I won't be devil you with all the products, but I'm gonna show you that what we have here have never been seen before by any other company. With the XAI bot, you need only 19.99 USDT to buy it. Now, those of us who are always on the internet, you see advertisements of artificial intelligence by different companies. None of them start from as small as $100. They're always in big ranges, and then you also need to be subscribing or paying every month. But here is an AI that does absolutely everything for you, sold for 19.99, 1 cent off $20. And you not only get the AI trading for you for 365 days, you have full access to all other Aurum products and services. You have the right to participate in a marketing plan that maximizes your earning potential. You have an opportunity to join a community of ambitious, like-minded individuals. And then you gain access to official training, events, and educational program. So if you're one of those who likes to travel, Aurum travels 4 times a year. I have been to the program in Phuket, in Thailand. I've been to the official launch in Dubai. Next month, we are going to where? Somebody type it down where Aurum is going to next month. If you know you're one of them, is Royalty a fintech company? No, it is not. It is a product-based business. It's a trading company. They have app. Michael, you just sleep, Abi. I go say Dubai. Not let me delete you from the call. Oh. We are going to the Maldives, guys, for another wonderful session with all the leaders. A lot of Nigerians, I think over like 7 Nigerians have qualified for that already. By God's grace, we will be there live and direct to let the people know that yes, Nigeria is coming. And we are not coming to, we're not coming, what's the right word? We're not coming to take part. We're coming to take over. For those who believe, type a yes. If you know the Nigerian spirit, when we don't vex, when we see that this is the opportunity that we can take. The Nigerians are not coming to take over. We're not coming to take part. We're coming to take over. We're going to be the alphas, the archons, the mitos, all the ranks that you hear that seem so far away. It's doable. Yes, we believe we can do it. We can change lives with this opportunity. And just by changing lives, our lives will also be changed. So here with just this flagship product of the company, you have access to all the other products that I've been showing you here. What you see here is the different contracts that you can come into Aurum with and values of what you can earn based on the percentages of amount that you come in. So if you come in with $200, you can earn 10.49%. If your contract is $5,000, you're earning 13.99%. If your contract is a $25 contract, you're earning 15.7%. So you can see the higher money you have in the system, the more money that you earn. And this company does basically, since 2023 till date, between the ranges of 16 to 18% per month. And also, you can increase your rewards by compounding profits only if you choose. What you see here is what you earn on a monthly basis. If you choose to let it run and increase for you, it could surely do more. Now, this graph you see here is based on the calculation of what is possible with the Orum XAI bot on a monthly basis. So we're just going to look through 200, $5,000, and $50,000. With a $200 contract, you earn 10.4%, which amounts to 20.8% on a monthly basis. Not only that, that amounts to 31,200 naira monthly. And in 9.6 months, you become risk-free. Risk-free here means that you've earned double the value of your capital. Now, let's look at the $5,000 package that you came in with. It earns 13.9%. 13.9% amounts to $695. And the naira value is 1,042,500. And in 7.2 months, you are risk-free. With a $50,000 contract, you earn 16.6%, which amounts to $8,300, and which is 12,450,000 naira. And in 6 months, you are risk-free. 3 observations here, guys. The higher capital you have, the more money you earn. The higher capital you have, the more risk-free, the quicker you earn, because you become risk-free quicker than you that say, okay, I just want to test it. Let me see how it works. I've lost so much in different businesses before. Let me just put my $100, or let me just put my $200 here and see how it goes. Let me put it for 1 year and see how it goes. The same time your $200 is working for 1 year is the same time my $10,000 is working for me. But guess what? Our capital, neither our profits will not be the same, because I will be earning more, of course, and I will be risk-free quicker than you that is just saying, okay, let me test the waters with my $100 or $200. But yet again, life is in stages and men are in sizes. And so, another observation here is the fact that this is based on simple interest. That means that you are withdrawing on a monthly basis. Based on the contract you have, these are the values of money you can earn on a monthly basis. So if you choose to withdraw every month, in 12 months, you've earned quite enough and your contract is ended. But another important thing I can say here is the fact that you don't need to bring anybody to get to this level, to have your money working for you. You don't need to tell no one. You can have these accounts for yourself, for your wife, or for your husband, for your kids, for your dependents, and everyone you can think of. You can have accounts running for them and earning with this artificial intelligence bot called the XAI bot. What about compounding? Now let's see how compounding works with this business. What is the power of compounding in relation to the earnings of the XAI bot? And that's what I want to show you here now. So I had a man who said, you know what, Taj? My son is in the secondary school. I want to make sure he goes to the best university. I want to put in $500 and let it run for 5 years. How much would that be? Guys, with the power of compounding, that's why you see the compound interest is on, which means that Mr. Ahmed was not taking any money out of the 500 for the next 5 years. And if he does that, that amounts to 3,459,000. So if you are Mr. Ahmed, what would you do? As I speak to you, that account is running already. Mr. Ahmed has the $500 for his son running in the account. And so some people would ask me, Taj, 5 years. 5 years is a long time. Oh. I'll not leave my money in one place for 5 years and have peace of mind. Do you think this company is going to be here for the next 5 years? And my answer is this. First of all, you have never dealt with a fintech company before. This is the first fintech company we are dealing with. If Binance could, with just 3 products, start in 2017, went into the market and not only survived, but thrived with 3 products, what do you think Aurum, with 14 different products, will do in 9 years' time? Another reason why I believe that the company will not only have thrived more than whatever in 5 years is the fact that out of the 14 different products that this company has, about 6 or 7 are fully functional. The company's game plan outline is to show that from now to 2035, they will continue working on the products of the company until all products are fully functional. 2035 from now is 9 years. And so, if I am planning to work with this company and have my money running for me in 5 years, do you think it's stupid? If you think it's stupid, type a yes. But if you think it's not stupid, type a no. Because whether you type yes or no, the truth is people already have these monies and even more running for their kids already in the system. People like you and I already have taken the risk. Yes, because there's a risk in everything. To putting down there are $1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. To say, you know what? I want my kid to live the best life. I want to start investing for him, for her today. So that in 3 years' time, in 4 years' time, I could have these monies. Thank you guys for answering. You see a lot of no here. That means that Mr. Ahmed is in the right, is doing the right thing, he's taking the risk, and surely it will pay off over time. So please, guys, if you know, if you have any questions, please put it on the chat box. We have professionals, people who are giants in the business, higher than me, right there, giving you the right education. Yes, so you know. And guess what? Mr. Hamed said, you know what? After 5 years, I'm going to be withdrawing every month. Every month I'll be drawing, or even every week. I said, that's fine. Because with 3,459,000, run for 1 year withdrawing every day, or every week, or every month. You're going to see earn a total of $6.9 million. These figures may seem so huge to you, but for me, it's not huge anymore. Ever since I started earning as an oracle, as an oracle in Aurum Foundation, Jerry, you're gonna run come. My life is softer for those who know. If you know, you know. Right. And so, this is the Aurum card. And for me, this is the selling point of the business. This is where I became totally convinced about this business. I said, no, you know what? I'm going to run with this vision. And I'll give you a short story beside it. I was shown this business in July 2025. And after the presentation, I said, hell no, this must be a scam. There's no way this company is going to be able to do all these things. I don't believe. And I went online. I typed the name Aurum, not Aurum Foundation, just Aurum. And I saw a lot of nonsense. I got to understand that the name Aurum has been bastardized by different individuals, usually for Ponzi, for scam, for trading bot, for this, for that. And so there were many warnings on Aurum. I quickly gathered everything. I spoke to my team as my group. I said, you know what? If anybody comes to meet you to register in Aurum, say no, because that company is a scam. It's not going anywhere. It's this, it's that. I was the soul of Aurum. I was fighting anybody who was going to tell me about Aurum. And so July passed, August, September, October, I had a chance to be in Thailand for an event by another company who did an all expense paid trip for us. The company wanted to come open in Nigeria. And we said, you know what, Nigerians have lost money too much. Until we see with our eye, we don't believe. Take us to the Thailand. Let us see everything that you have before we can know that we'll push the business. And so the company did. And we went to Thailand. And while in Thailand, I got a call from my good old friend Lee O'Shea, who happens to be on the call today. And he said, you know what, Taj, I know you've been talking shit about Aurum. Come and see for yourself. Come to Pattaya. Come to Phuket, because I was in Pattaya. Come to Phuket and see for yourself how the company works, the people behind it, and come and see the game plan of the company. And I said, well, what do I have to lose? And so I made a trip. I said, okay. I left Pattaya and made the way all to Phuket. Lee said, all expense paid. Don't worry about you spending your money. When you get there, I'll fix it. And so, while we were there and he was spending, he showed me this card. Thank God I have my card now. He showed me the black card, and I saw him paying for stuff with the card and said, do you know what this is? I looked at the card. This is mine. I looked at the card. I said, Aurum Visa Business, Aurum Fintech. I said, wait, are you telling me that the money you have online with this company, you can spend it directly from your card? He said, yes. Not only that, this card works all over the world. You can be in England and it's going to give you pounds. You can be in the US, it will give you dollars. Even if you are in Nigeria, it will give you naira. I said, wow. I was amazed because you know what? Never in my 12 years in this industry have I had a chance to have access to the money using a card. Never have I ever had a company that had an agreement with Visa card or MasterCard. But here was Aurum Foundation. Even in its pre-launch stage, people were already using the cards. And for the next 4 to 5 days, we're spending from the cards, having fun. And on the spot, I knew that this was a game changer. And that's how I became the Paul of Aurum, because having been the one who was fighting against those people talking about Aurum, I got converted. Saul was in Damascus, but mine was in Phuket, Thailand. And I told Lee that, you know what? I'm going to run with this vision and you're going to see. He said, you know, I trust you. When you believe in something, you're going to do it. And today, is it 5 months? October, November, December, January, February, March. 5 months in Aurum, Oracle, and over $30,000 on one account. My life has changed, guys. So with this card that I have, I noticed that I didn't even need my bank account anymore. Honestly, because since I had this card in January, I've not put any naira in the card. I just simply go out, use the card, pay for stuff, or withdraw cash from the card. And that shows that this card helps you cut off the middleman, helps you cut off the third party. In fact, the technology in this card is so awesome that we are spending in our USDT in any fiat currency anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world, guys. And that is amazing. Because let me just read out some advantages of the card to you. Instant access to your funds online. Straight up, gone are the days when my friends will be laughing at me. When they come, I show them that I have $50,000 trading for me. They say, now you get this 50,000. I say, yes. You fit withdraw and now with the talk so. No, now they are trading with it now. Withdraw will take 3 days now. This I say, forget. You are a multi-millionaire online. But you are a thousandaire online or offline, Tash. They used to call me a multi-millionaire online, but a thousandaire offline. Not be their fault. Today, all of them don't loyal. I took all of them out. Enjoy yourself, everything. Oh, yeah, watch, come. Bring the POS. Slotted my Aurum card. I made all the payment and they were like, wow. Today they call me Taj with the black card. Taj with the black Aurum card. And I'm so happy. You can tell from my voice. Because listen, money no problem. No, not really. It's how to spend it now. How to spend it. And we have not gotten to the magnate and the rest. So we're gonna hear testimonies from Dr. Money. And I'm going to listen, you will be amazed. But let's go on so you can see why I'm here. And that's the picture when I met Lee O'Shea for the first time in Phuket. Had dinner, had a good time. And this was his card when I held the card. When I held the card, I said, God, I use this card as a point of contact. I need this card. I need my own. I need money in the card. I need my life to change. I pray that Aurum Foundation helps me. And guys, dreams can come true. Indeed, dreams can come true. And so this is me when I received my card in Dubai. As soon as I flew into Africa through Accra, Ghana, at the airport, I decided to buy some perfumes and try the card. And the lady told me $103.79. I mean $103.93. That's what you're gonna hear and see me as I use my card. Okay. So I'm in Ghana now. I want to use my Visa card, Aurum Visa card. It's gonna work. Touch. Okay. I just put my PIN in and it's approved. You see, live card here in Ghana. Work one time. You see, Aurum is wonderful. Aurum is not just wonderful, guys. Aurum is awesome. Because as soon as I got to Nigeria, as soon as I dropped off the plane, I say, let me get to the nearest ATM. Let me use my card and see that it's going to work. And this is the video of me using the card at the ATM at the airport. So I want to try the Aurum card on the Nigerian machine. Do you want to receipt? No. To charge the machine. So yes. Transaction in progress. Going. Live. Right here in Nigeria. Got the Aurum card. Okay, do you want a transaction next? I said no. So give me my card. No. See, live and direct. Live and direct, man. And as soon as that happened, I know Aurum Foundation the boss. The boss too. I already saw how my future will be now. If I'm saying that I am a multimillionaire, I'm a multimillionaire. I'm no more second guessing myself on how is it going to happen. Because right about now, the vehicle that is going to make that possible, guys, is right before you. I don't know about you if you choose to use the information you're getting today, but for me, whether you like it or not, I'm running with the vision and I'm seeing my life change step by step by step by step. And I am so happy with what God has done in my life through Aurum. Now, everyone around me feels it and knows that, yes, Taj is onto something great and they all want to be part of it. And so, who is this business for? Who's eligible to do this business? And here is my friend from the UK, John Bone, when he was asking Brian Benson, who is this business for? Let us take a listen at what Brian Benson replied in this message.
Okay, hi guys, I'm here with Mr. Brian Benson, CEO of Aurum. We're here in Victoria, a lovely hotel. Brian's flown in just for a few hours just to meet some of the leadership team. So I guess I've got one very quick question, because I know you've got people waiting for you, Brian. I'm a guy that wants to share this project with the everyday man and woman, okay? So the students, the tradesmen and women, the retirees. Why is it that this project is something that those sort of folks should look at?
Well, I think that's a great question, and I think it's a very simple answer. Up until the most recent sort of decade or the last few years, the financial system has been sort of rigged towards the big guy, right? And in banks, for example, they take in $1,000, they loan out $12,000, they keep all the money. And I think what Aurum is doing is putting that on its head. where we're bringing technology that people can use to make their lives better, but also they can use it to grow a business or to refer their friends to it, right? And so what we're doing is we're sharing the commissions that the banks usually keep for the executives across the entire network. And that's really beneficial to the tradespeople, to the people that have a small amount of money to invest, because they're able to not only get a strong investment here where a lot of the rewards are coming directly back to them, but they're also able to refer their friends and family or other people and make a commission off of that. So I think it's twofold. I think it's one is we're passing as much as we can on to the community, and secondly, we're giving an opportunity to people with very little investment to have some sort of business that can work for them. So.
And give them great hope for the future in
right.
what is becoming a very crazy world out there. So listen, I won't keep you any longer.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you, Brian. Look forward to seeing you in Dubai.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And so you heard it directly from the CEO. The business is for students, for the retirees, to every common man to be part of it, because they're using technology to make a life better for us, to create a business, to have something we can pass to the generation, and also become financially free. Financial freedom is what we all seek. And so for the month that just passed, February, the company made 16.96%, almost 17%. Remember, I told you since 2023 till date, it's been between 16 to 18% on a monthly basis. And you can see transparency right here. The company is trading with over $90 million. Not only that, but the month that 16.96 was made amounted to 13.083,764 million USDT. And we all got paid, guys. We all got paid in February. Every single one of us who is a member of Aurum. And so at this point in time, allow me to take a break and let me call on my co-presenter, no one than the lovely Mrs. Loveline Momodu, to take it up from here. Loveline, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Lawyer Taj. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. I trust we had a good day. A big thank you to you, Lawyer Taj, for that amazing presentation. It was quite enlightening. Awesome. My role now is to walk us through some of the most common questions people would usually ask about Aurum Foundation, so that everyone here can have some form of clarity before making any decision, yeah? And so let's go straight into the FAQs. The first question says, what makes Aurum different? Now, before I answer that question, I want us to think about this. What do most platforms usually promise? Perhaps high turnover, high returns, fast growth, or big hype. How many of them usually want to combine, say, structure, leadership, technology, usability? How many of them? Guess what? That's not usually what their main goal is, basically, yeah? So now that's where Aurum will stand out. Aurum stands out in this regard. Aurum isn't just come and end, it is an ecosystem. So let me break it down. With Aurum, we have strong leadership with industry credibility, right? We have AI-powered automation, meaning you don't need to be an expert to actually trade with Aurum Foundation. We have the Visa card, like the Taj just explained to us. We have multiple earning streams from different yield-bearing assets within the ecosystem, either through trading, staking, the neobank, and the others, right? Aurum is very, very affordable. You don't need to be a millionaire or an institutional investor to be a part of Aurum Foundation. With just $120, you are good to go. And finally, with Aurum, we have the advantage of early positioning, right? With less than 60,000 members globally, the ecosystem remains in its early adoption phase. So these are some of the reasons why Aurum stands out and makes all of the difference. So is Aurum a Ponzi scheme or a structured fintech system? What defines a Ponzi scheme? Where you take money from new members to pay old members, right? Where there is no real products, no real systems, just basically recruitment for survival. Now, compare that to a structured fintech ecosystem that is built around AI-powered trading, exchange infrastructure, digital banking tools, the staking mechanisms that we have within the ecosystem, real payment utilities. So you see that there's a clear difference between recruitment dependency, and an ecosystem utility, which is what Aurum Foundation is basically. It's a defined, structured fintech ecosystem. So whether crypto, stocks, or real estate, whatever investments you plan to get into, it is important you do your own research. Very, very important, yeah? So who is behind Aurum? And does it have visible leadership and global presence? Well, leadership we know matters a lot. And let me explain it better this way. If, for instance, you're about boarding a flight, yeah? You may not know the pilot personally. I keep using this instance because it's very clear and you can really easily relate to it. You may not know who the pilot is, but you are comfortable because you trust that the person flying that aircraft is trained, he's certified, and is experienced enough to land you safely. So same principle applies here, right? Aurum is led by Brian Benson. He's a Web3 and finance professional with decades of experience in the digital assets and traditional finance space. He previously served as the director of Binance for Latin America, a role we all know requires strategic oversight and deep market understanding, right? He represents Aurum Foundation global platforms, a lot of it which has happened in the time past. We have one of it is the Token 2049 Singapore, engaging with major players in the system. Most importantly, we should also understand that Aurum is not built around just Brian Benson. It is supported by a strong, experienced leadership team. Leotard already showed us who the makeup of that leadership team is, where we have the exchange operations led by Leonardo Galindez, partnership is headed by Nicholas Kelland, and the network development is led by Shea Morand. Again, during the call with the CEO yesterday, an announcement was made, a major announcement, was made that 2 powerful additions have been added to the team, with Nick Patel appointed as the Real World Asset Relationship Advisor, that's RWA Advisor. He brings over 25 years of experience in global finance and commodities. He's also the founder and CEO of the Bank of Bullion in Dubai. We also have our very own Bokari Kaloko. He was appointed as Chief of Africa Relations, again, with over 25 years of experience in government finance, in banking, and in international markets. So these strategic additions followed the recent gold tokenization partnership, involving the government of Sierra Leone. And so I don't bore us. Already, the tag has already broken it down to us. And so we'll see that it's clear that, Aurum is not a company built on anonymity, but one that is structured. It has a structured leadership. It has strong partnerships and a clear direction for the future. Now, the next question on regulation, under what framework? Aurum operates within the Web3 and digital assets ecosystem, right? So rather than the traditional stock brokerage securities structures that we know, for instance, in Nigeria, we have the Securities and Exchange Commission. The company is registered in Hong Kong and the United Arab Emirates and is committed to complying with the applicable regulatory frameworks in any jurisdiction, right? Aurum Foundation is very big with compliance. So it's not a problem at all for them, right? So it's important for us to recognize that the cryptocurrency regulation globally is still evolving with different jurisdictions at varying stages of developing their frameworks for digital assets. And Nigeria is a country where these frameworks are still very, very at a very tender stage, right? So can I withdraw my capital? Of course, you can withdraw your capital, right? You can withdraw your capital, but you must understand that there are different products. Leota showed us a slide that had about 14 products within the ecosystem of Aurum Foundation. And so for the XAI bots, we must know that a 12-month cycle applies for our trading capital. This is because the amount is deployed in active trading for us when we deposit it with Aurum Foundation, right? Can you exit early? Yes, it's very possible. But a 35% penalty will, be charged for early liquidations. This is as applicable globally, where you have an agreement, maybe a fixed deposit for say 12 months and all of that, and you come before maturity date and you want to liquidate. By all means, the bank or the asset management firm will definitely, charge you some form of penalty. So that's what's happening here as well. So, but for your profits, you can withdraw at any time of the day, 365 days a year around the clock. You can even have multiple withdrawals in a day. But for the Zeus bot and the XAI Pro bots, they are no lock-in periods, right? You can actually deposit today and choose to withdraw tomorrow with no penalty whatsoever. Now, for the payment processing timeline, this typically takes between 12 to 48 hours, depending on the blockchain confirmations. The minimum withdrawal you can make at any point in time is 25 USDT. So if you have earned 25 USDT and above, you can click on the withdrawal button and make your withdrawal and choose to either withdraw to your crypto or exchange wallet or directly into your Aurum Visa card. The next question says, is there risk? Is risk involved, and how can this be managed? So it is important for us to know that every investment opportunity carries some level of risk here. The real difference here is not between if there is risk and if there is no risk, but rather it is between unmanaged risk and structured risk, right? So Aurum operates with AI-driven algorithms and defined strategies that help manage exposure and help us make informed decisions. So the decisions are not made by sentiment, but rather by informed decisions and with the defined structures put in place. So if anyone tells you that there's zero risks in crypto, it's not true. It's a very big fat lie. And so the goal here, therefore, is not risk elimination, but rather risk management, which is where Aurum comes in by the use of its AI-driven algorithms, yeah? So are profits fixed daily? No, profits are not fixed daily. And honestly, fixed daily returns in a volatile market should make us nervous. It's very, very unpredictable. You know why? Returns vary because the markets vary. So some days are better than the others. Some days are stronger, some days are slower, some days move sideways. So it's neither here nor there. However, with Aurum, you already have an idea what your monthly returns are. There was a slide Loyata shared with us earlier in the course of the presentation that shows what your ROI is monthly based on the deposit you make with Aurum Foundation. So already you have an idea of what you're looking at the end of every 30 days. So this ranges between 16 to 18%, between 10 to 18%, right? Depending on the amount you deposit with the bot. So with Aurum, the focus is consistency, right? Consistency over time is what really counts and matters to Aurum, not daily promises or unrealistic guarantees. So it's important for us to understand that this is a participation in real life active markets, as in things are happening on the go. Forces of demand and supply are all playing to ensure to see how the market goes. So it's not cast on stone. It's not a fixed deposit scheme or a guarantee structure like a treasury bill that okay, at the end of so time, I'm expecting XYZ. Yeah? So that's how the crypto market works. What happens during market crashes? We must note that volatility, like I mentioned earlier, is part of crypto's DNA. And the volatility of the market is in fact what drives our daily earnings. Because what happens is we simply buy low and we sell high, right? So market the opportunities, far from that. During high volatility, what happens is the portfolios may fluctuate, AI adjusts based on program strategies. And of course, but can AI stop or control global market crashes? The answer is a big no. It cannot. The system, however, is built such that it is able by adjusting the strategies and navigating movements instead of freezing during downturns. So basically, that's the intelligence, the what's it called, the AI has, which is why at every point in time, whether the market is down, whether we're in the bearish period, whether we're in the bullish, what's it called, we still make, as in daily returns, every evening at most time between the hours of 5 and 7 p.m., you see your daily profits, hitting your wallet. So it's such an amazing feeling to know that on a daily basis, you are getting earnings from your investments. So no one basically controls the global markets, right? But rather discipline and structure are what keeps the system steady during these downtimes. Yeah. So why join now? The final question, why join now? You should join now because the company is just starting, right? We had our global launch January of this year, even though it had been backtested in the last 3 years. You should join now because you need multiple streams of income. In this economy of today, in this new economy, you need multiple streams of income. The fuel is going for over 1,200 per liter as we speak, and it's still rising. What I hear is that it's going to probably hit 2,000 before in another 1 month thereabout. So we need multiple streams of income. Our salaries are there, yes, but it can never be enough. So as much as possible, we need to diversify. We need multiple streams of income. You should also join now because you have piles of bills waiting to be sorted, and the list goes on and on. So joining now for me is more about positioning. In every scenario, we have different kinds of persons. We have those who observe, we have those who are skeptics. We also have those who like positioning themselves for what is to come. And so those who took advantage of the ICO during the time of Binance are the positioners, because right now they are reaping the fruits of their, their labor. So for me, this is another opportunity. Aurum Foundation is here. 5 years from now, the roadmap goes up until 2035. 5 years from now, even as low as 3 years from now, who do you want to be? An observer? Do you want to just watch on the sidelines? Do you want to be a skeptic? Or do you want to be a positioner that would say 9 years from now, I heard about Aurum Foundation, I keyed into it and all of that. So guys, you don't need to start big. I already told us that the minimum investment for a startup is $120. Approximately $20 to get 5 days. You have access, right? So you need to do yourself a favor and just start. The AI and digital, the question is not whether it will grow, because already it is growing and expanding rapidly at that. The real question is, will you participate early or be among the late joiners? The choice, just a recap of what Leotard already spoke about it, but these are basically amazing products, right? And so just imagine using one ecosystem, one dashboard, one connected financial structure, instead of having to juggle, 5 different platforms to get all of this. And so Aurum Foundation integrates the Aurum exchange, the neobank, the Visa card, the Aurum staking, the Aurum token, and most importantly, the Aurum XAI bot, which is the flagship product of the company that earns between 16 to 18% monthly. The XAI Pro bot earns between 6 to 8% monthly. And the Zeus bots, of course, a very unique product, earns between 10 to 15%. You want to make sure you jump on the Zeus bots. It's a must-have, because with that, your coins are not just sitting in an exchange and doing nothing. The Zeus bot will help you grow your coins. So this ecosystem is like combining trading, banking, spending, automation, investment. Everything is in one digital structure. So making Aurum Foundation your one-stop shop. I want to give an instance of Stanbic IBTC. Stanbic IBTC is one institution that has everything. They have insurance, they have pension, they have the banking, they have asset management, they have everything. So most times you see people go to Stanbic and they are doing everything there because it's convenient. So that is what Aurum Foundation also has. With Aurum Foundation, you can actually get all of these products in one place. So guys, what we have here basically is beautiful, and we would love for you all to be a part of it. And so, guys, we've heard a lot. We've discussed about the structure of Aurum Foundation. We've addressed the risk. We've explored the leadership. We've unpacked the ecosystem, basically. Now, what is left for us is to have clarity of what the roadmap of Aurum Foundation is, right? And so I want us to watch this roadmap video very carefully, because sometimes the difference between regrets and results is basically about timing. Timing makes a lot of difference. So let's watch and listen carefully. Thank you all for listening.
February 2023. The world was still living by the old financial logic, but we pressed start. We wanted to create an ecosystem that would unite artificial intelligence and finance to make asset management simple, scalable, and secure. That's how Aurum was born. The starting point was XAI Bot, the first AI-powered trading solution, an algorithm that laid the foundation for an entire era. From that moment, we began expanding at the speed of light. We've built and are implementing a vision that includes trading AI bots, exchanges, neobank, crypto cards, and real-world asset tokenization, official registration in Hong Kong, and the first features in global media. The creation of Aurum Neobank, the launch of Zeus AI Bot, and the flash loan license surpassing $1 million in profits. The opening of our headquarters in Dubai, where hundreds of industry leaders gathered. The world started to talk about us. We were featured by Binance, Benzinga, Crypto Reporter, and Blockchain Wire. Forbes called us the new infrastructure of global finance. But this is no time to pause. We're gaining momentum. We launched Aurum Academy, strengthen our team, and appoint Brian Benson, a professional with 27 years of experience, as our CEO. Global events in Vietnam, Dubai, and Antalya. Thousands of cards sold, and the launch of the AI agent ecosystem. Today, we stand on the stage of Token 2049 Singapore, alongside the leaders of Binance, Tether, KuCoin, and Tron. And this moment once again proves Aurum is a global ecosystem of worldwide scale. But the most important part, this is only the beginning. The next decade will be one of expansion. In 2025 to 2026, we bring Aurum Neobank to the mass market. Hundreds of thousands of users, millions of transactions. The launch of Orum XAI, which reaches $5 billion in trading volume within its first year. AI bots manage over $100 million in assets. The first 5,000 cash-in and withdrawal terminals appear. Aurum establishes its presence in 10 countries and secures its position in the global market. In 2027 to 2028, we raise the bar. Neobank reaches 2 million users and 1.5 million cards. During this period, Aurum DEX, a next-generation decentralized exchange, launches. Personalized AI-based services emerge. Credit scoring and capital management. The first RWA deals worth $500 million are integrated. The terminal network expands to 20,000 points across 20 countries. By 2029, Neobank evolves into a super app. Flight bookings, taxis, car rentals, food delivery, while transactions exceed $20 billion. Aurum DEX cements its position within the ecosystem with $5 billion in trading volume, becoming a key element of Aurum's DeFi direction. AI agents operate for hundreds of thousands of businesses, and RWA grows to $5 billion. Aurum becomes an ecosystem that accompanies users every day. In 2030 to 2033, we reach global scale. Neobank's user base hits 12 million and over 10 million cards. Inside the super app, 15 to 20 integrated services and partnerships with 500 global brands. Aurum XAI reaches $90 billion in trading volume and enters the top 10 global crypto exchanges. The terminal network expands to 100,000 plus locations across 50 plus countries. The annual Aurum Global Summit gathers 5,000 leaders. By 2033 to 2035, Aurum Neobank enters the top 5 global neobanks with a valuation of $10 billion plus. Aurum XAI remains in the top 10, while Aurum DEX surpasses $20 billion in trading volume. AI manages over $5 billion in assets, and RWA exceeds $20 billion. We are present in 75 countries, with 1,000 global partners and over 100,000 terminals. The Aurum Global Summit brings together 10,000 industry leaders. Aurum becomes the symbol of a new financial era, a system that made finance accessible to everyone, a story that has already transformed the industry, and a future that already belongs to us.
Yes, and what you have just watched is the roadmap of the company from now to 2035. So you can see for yourself that this company has so much to offer, new developments, and that's why we always keep updating our presentations in order to cover all what this company is continuing to do over time. Right, there's something you need to take note because a lot of people confuse this, and I decided to just put this up for someone who's been with the company for so long. So someone was saying, since it's a new company, is Aurum not going to pay top leaders to come in and bring in all the crowd? And the simple answer by HP was simple. He said, right here, you can see on the screen that I've heard new companies often do this to attract big leaders and get momentum. However, Aurum was not set up for an affiliate model initially. They started the live trading on 11th January 2023 for accredited investors and venture capitalists. And then they opened the network side in September of 2024. That shows you that this was not created to be a network marketing company. But yet again, because of what it is being done, what has been done from the network side in September 2024, this is not just a business that you just invest your money and go. Of course, you can do that if you want, passively. So that's what we call passive investors. But active investors are the ones that not just putting their money there, but decide to raise a team, to grow a team over time. And guys, there are 7 different ways you can earn from Aurum. But we can't go into that much because we've already taken much information. But what you see on the screen is the 15 different levels that you can reach when you grow in the company and you begin to grow a team. And over $6.8 million that is waiting for you and I to have if we decide to grow our team all the way to the alpha level. So as a Voyager, you earn $100. I earned $100. When I was a Vanguard, I earned $500. When I was a Pro, Vanguard Pro, I earned $1,000. When I hit Nexus, I earned $2,000. When I hit Oracle, I earned $5,000. So altogether, I've earned about $8,600 already as an Oracle on one account. Pretty soon, I'll be going to Prime. I'm going to get 10,000. When I go to Elite, I'm going to get 20 grand. When I get to Magnat, which is a testimony you're going to hear today, I'm going to get 50,000. Mitos 100,000. And guess what? As soon as you get to the Archon level, $1 million, Pantheon, $2 million, Alpha, $3 million. So do you see why we do this every time? Because we want to make sure that a lot of people know the opportunity that we have and how they can take advantage of it. Guys, the rest is left for you. What you choose to do with this information is left for you guys, because whether you like it or not, we are already earning. We will continue to earn. If you want to sit by the side, it's different. But if you want to make use of the opportunity you have today, it will help you a whole lot. And at this time, I know a lot of people are here for the testimony of my big sister, a woman who, that woman not easy at all. If I start to give my own testimony of Dr. Money, we will not live here today. But you know what? It's always good to listen to what this woman has to say, because like all of us, she wants the betterment for our family, for our loved ones, for everyone. And she, even though she's a doctor, an eye doctor, she's one who's always been a part of this industry. We have tried different businesses, and today we are so happy with Aurum because Aurum is changing our lives. So, Dr. Money, if you're on the call, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Hey, that's 50K speaking. See money, see money. Hey, God, that is smart thing. So please tell us a little about yourself, how you started Aurum, the stage you are before you started, and what is your advice to everyone? You have 10 minutes.
You're not gonna give me 10 minutes, because what I'm going to say now is more important than what you've been saying for the past 1.5 hours. So this is the money part. So you
I
need
believe
to.
you. You can take 20, 30, self.
So in the spirit of celebration, I don't normally open my camera, but I'll do that today, so
Life.
that you can look, everybody here, my people can see me eyeball to eyeball, so
Eyeball to eyeball.
we know that I am speaking the truth, the
Yes.
honest truth. Okay, so let me do that. Can you see me?
Yes. We want to put you for highlights. Spotlight for everyone. The doctor of money. Urerigo one of the Robo
They don't know the
Kingdom.
meaning of that name.
They don't
My
know.
sister is on this call. She just said congratulations, dear. She knows the meaning of Urerigo, the tree of wealth.
I'm telling you.
Only the Yoruba people know. So, guys, I'm so excited. I'm so happy, to be here today. And Aurum. 7 months ago, August 2nd to be precise, we decided to start this journey. We are doing a business, a formal business.
Wait, Dr. Money, please, before you go on, if you cry tears of joy, yeah, I get 1 million naira for your hand. Oh, because I know you said before we know now, we'll enter some,
So I won't cry. I won't cry. I won't cry. So we are doing a business called Royal Q. A lot of people. As a matter of fact, somebody gave me the number of somebody to talk to today, just today, and I said hello. A friend of mine asked me to talk. He said, "Queen Money." I said, "I don't understand." Dr. Money of Royal Q, our queen. I say, "I don't die. I'm not fi hide." You know. So that is the business we did. That is how far we went. We gave the business our all. Blood, spirit, and soul. And honestly, I will not talk bad about the business because it's at the beginning, it did everything it promised until something went wrong, like owners changed hands and all that. But you see, why I am starting from this part is not because I want to cast blame or aspersion on that business. It's just for the people that are still stuck. Many people are stagnant in their life. They don't know when to move on. They are loyal to things that they shouldn't be loyal to. They are loyal to people. They are loyal to circumstance that is supposed to push them to the next level. That is why I am talking about that, not necessarily to run down that business, because that business helped me, built me to the level Aurum picked me from. Okay. Yes, it has its bad side or downside. Let me use the word, not bad, downside, but that is not where I am coming from. Now, sorry, they're working in my compound. Sorry for the noise you're hearing. Now, when we had at that time, I thought it was over for me. Like, I am this kind of person that I stick. If I am a friend to you, I stick until it is impossible to stick. Like, I stick to whatever I believe in. I stick even if I am dying. So you are not the only one that is stagnant, that is finding it difficult to move from where you are. That is my kind of person. My friends, they know me. If I get to the level that I say, no, it is over, know that something has gone very wrong. Know that it is not possible to continue. That is what happened in that business. I was at the point where there was no way, no turning point. Now, I have my business partners. We are accountable to each other. Most of you know them, Ibok, Donchi. And we don't do anything without the other. The truth is that if Ibok bring any business, if me and Donchi we are not into it, it will not work. She will just do it after and abandon you. Like, just know what I'm saying. The same thing, Donchi. So we have to sit down. We have a group that 3 of us belong. We sit down, we plan it, and we decide to go. We didn't know from home. We knew from previous business. But today, we are sisters, we are family. So as you go on, because many of you will want to know how it is possible to get to this height, to this level. I just gave you a secret. You must have your accountability partners, people that you are accountable to, people that are interested in your growth, people that are interested in your life, people that are interested in your journey. Do you understand? I can keep on and on. 3 days ago, I was talking with Ibok, or was it 2 days ago? And our leader here, Leader Lee, Buzz, I'm lawyer, we are talking. He checks on us, even with his level he has gone to. So he was checking on me, Dr. Money, how come the magnet, you must hit legend before December? And I was telling Ibok, I said, see, Leader Lee was saying before December, Ibok said, it's not me and you, Dr. Money. Just stop that joke. You are hitting legend before your birthday, before August. And I said, yes, that's the plan, that's the spirit. But our leader doesn't know, he doesn't want to be too harsh. That is the accountability. That is having somebody that pushes you. So before take that down. One of the ways of succeeding fast. I just gave you an update now. You must look for your own accountability partner. I have 2. Now, that business, the setbacks, the problem we had, it was so bad then, but it wasn't something that made me to stay in one place. Let me shock you. For over a month, when I started Aurum, I refused to promote it. Don't she is here? Doshi and Ibok, they will draw my hair. I see lots of them, these two people. They will draw my hair, draw my ear, draw my everywhere. You must do this, so you are stuck in royal queue. Queen of, I say, I get empire for royal queue. Me, I'm queen of royal queue all over the world. I will not leave that one. You see what they, are you seeing the reasoning? I will not leave that one to come to Aurum to start as number one. Then one person, one leader will not talk to me anyhow. No. Let me stay in my royal queue. Stupidity. Poverty mentality. When money was not coming, they now pushed me, and lo and behold, we went into Aurum. And at the end of the day, I just got that strength when I look at the face of my children. When it got to the level I wanted to sell my kidney for them. Now, fast forward, we got doing Aurum and we gave it our all. There's one thing about us. If we don't want to do, we don't want to do. If we not go do, let me come back to my worry English. If we not go do, we not go do. But once we say yes, there is no business I have done, none that I have remained at the bottom. Not be just, not be prayer points. Because at that level, you put your all. Somebody came to me this morning, a beautiful lady said, I have tried my best, I've done everything, Dr. Money is not working. Another one some days ago, and he said, I'm tired. I said, that's the difference between you and me. I don't get tired. If I have 100 no's, that no, because nothing dies in my hand, that no is fuel to go more. Talk to you more. That is where you have you need somebody that will. At times I get, discouraged. Every human being gets to that stage. But you see, I have Donchi, I have Ibok. We'll talk. We have our coven attached. No, only three of us are in that coven. Only three of us are in that WhatsApp group. Nobody enters that group. That is where we talk, we plan, we do this and all that. And before you know it, we are going to the next level. Now, you see this consistency, the fact that like we tell ourselves there, if our upline Lee can get to Legion. The last time I saw him in Dubai, the man does not have two heads. He has one head. He doesn't have four legs. He has just two like me. So why can't I? More so I'm in Nigeria. This is what Nigerians are known for. We are go-getters. He opens the door and we follow. Professor Bola and even all the top people, HP. So that is what we do. That became our driving force. And I like money. Okay, the truth is that my name is Money. You know me, my name is Money. And I like money. I love money. Kai, don't even go there. I love money. Not bad money. I love making money. I am an independent woman. Maybe because I grew up, the hard way. So looking at the compensation plan of Aurum, because I am quite good with compensation plan, I took time to study it. And I told Donchi and Ibok, I said, this thing at oil well, money did this business. The kind of money in this business, they will say you do rich work. And we started. I want to show you guys something. Permit me to share my screen. Some of the things that made me start to, how do I share my screen now? Okay, hold on. More. I want to share my screen. Okay, yeah, I've seen it. I discovered that in this business, hold on. Share, is it share camera? Why am I not seeing?
Share entire screen.
I'm not seeing share entire screen. I want to show them something about the earnings. Is it share camera?
It almost shared just now. It went back. The devil is a liar. We must see that screen. In Jesus' name.
Why am I not seeing what? Hey, Wahala. Is it share documents?
Daisy, where are you? Come and help Dr. Money.
I don't know what I am sharing again. I prepare to show you guys things that will make you. Oh. Yeah, Taj. Tell me what is this image from file? Now I want to share something on WhatsApp. What am I supposed to?
Scroll down, you see share entire screen.
No, this is not documents. I don't want to share documents. Hey, Wahala. Are you seeing my screen now?
No, we're not seeing your screen yet.
Daisy, come. I don't know what letter you're doing to me.
Daisy.
I'm trying to share my screen, but I cannot. Hey, don't she go, they laugh me for this Zoom now. So why am I not able to share my screen? That's recording.
Yes,
Can
yeah,
you see?
yes, we can see now. So go to your WhatsApp.
Blame Dosha and Ebok. They didn't teach me. They know I'm old. They didn't teach me. So don't mind me. So we looked when we got to January 1st. Let me show you. So I just picked it here so that it will be easy to use my daughter's this thing. You see this in here? Can you see my screen?
Yes, very clear.
Okay, I shared this on the group a while ago, January 1st. I sent this to Coach Nnamdi and I shared it on the group. You can see the date, January 1st. Can you see the earning?
$48,288.76.
I am showing you today. After I'm leaving the part of the people coming to the Aurum to handle it to Loyatajo. That will not concern me. Me, having known that, let me show you the oil where if you still don't take Aurum serious, no need Loyatajo. So this is January 1st. That is just barely 2 months ago. Okay. You can see that before I will come back here. So let me show you today. As of today. Somebody says celebrate grace. Okay. Sorry.
What can you see? Ahead.
Jesus Christ.
What can you see there?
166,231
in 2 months.
Wow.
Okay, 2 months and today is 12, right? And okay, let's say 2 months is 8 weeks. That's in 10 weeks. You say you don't want to do it. You don't want to take Aurum serious.
You don't want to take Aurum serious. See
no,
your life.
You. No,
which business you want to get this kind of money?
Now, let me shock you something. From what I discovered, that January 1st is 5 months in Aurum. Today is 7 months and a week in Aurum. So meaning that my money more than almost times 4 now waiting. Is it quadruple they call them?
Quadruple.
So let's even not quad it. Let's leave quad. Let's triple it. Let's just say triple. Let's not quad it first. In 10 weeks. So going by this, and I was talking with my friend Donshi 2 days ago. I said, Donshi, you know what did happen so? From waiting they see so something they with their lean never tell us. From what I am seeing, that because normally we hit the next rank with 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, but I'm going to leave my thoughts, let's just say 8 weeks, let's just say 2 months, right? So either end of April or this time, let's just say 2 months, this time in April. Meaning, and by then, listen, by then is 100,000. Now I want to go to something again. Listen, by then we are getting 100,000 as my thoughts, but come here first. Now, this is Coach Nnamdi. Coach Nnamdi was elite a week ago, 1 week now. He made $6,700 in 1 week. That is 9.3 million. I don't know the politician whether they pay this kind of money on. This is my friend, Donshi. I brought everything yesterday to be easy to just bring. She was magnet about 2 weeks ago. Donshi, you never show us the second week earnings. But this is our first week as magnet. This is $8,000, right? Look at it, last week as magnet. So this is our own. Then it delivered. So going by this, if I want to use this Donchi, meaning that as magnet, making between $8,000 to $10,000 a week. Let's not even go to 10,000. Let's just do the 80,000. Let's just, we're not too no money for the next 10 weeks. That's $80,000 before they will now add the 100,000. And it's not, we're not guessing. It will happen because this is Coach Nnamdi, elite, not magnet, that is doing 6, 7. He will still do 8. I was elite. There's this saying that as elite, you make roughly about 40 million naira, between 30 to 50. As elite, I made it. Yes, I made it. Which business will you do in Nigeria that you make 40 million in 1 month? Do you understand? And it keeps going higher every month. And Aurum is here giving you a platform that is here to stay, that is building long-term, making long-term arrangement, provisions for you. Even if you not believe Aurum, since you start with Brian Bessie and everything, only the announcement of yesterday. That black man, a country, you think a country will just, a whole country will just go and partner with them without due diligence? Stop now. Even if you don't believe anything. So now I have told you, so these are some of the things that we looked at, and we decided that we will not die here, we live here. I've always known that I'll be a billionaire. Me, poor Mapiki, I've always known I'll be a billionaire. But I thought it was the bull run. I thought it was the bull run. I didn't know that it was Aurum. You see? So we gave Aurum our best. We are this kind of people that we decide that all done and that. I was talking with the same Doshige. Don't worry, don't be surprised. I'll let's call both of their names, because they'll be the first one I get. We did the sisterhood. So we are talking, and I told her, I said, Doshige, you have paid your bills, your dues. Anybody who is jealous, you not get sense, because they don't know where we are coming from. If I start to count the loss where this woman don't encounter, I was telling her, she even forgot some, and I forgot some. We are counting. There was one with this swapness that she lost 25,000. We know they do small, $25,000. There was what we started counting some 2 days ago, and we are laughing. So we have done it all. Up to last year, we see they lose, because we just know that we make it in this system. See, it got to 11. Okay, let me shock you. When I finished losing everything I had, and I wanted to start, I think that was even Akashes. When I wanted to start, I had to go and look for $1,000 from somebody. It was just some days ago that I paid the person the $1,000, because I don't lose everything, lose to zero. And I said, I will not stop. I continued. So for you to be a winner, one, you must have that spirit. See, there are some people that are so stuck. They keep looking. I put money for that business. It never come. I lose. You go. Online business does not have any guarantee. Let me just tell you today. If you make money, you make lots of money. It's for you. You make it for yourself. If you lose, clean your eye. Look for the next one, or kuku live online business. It's not meant for you, because it's not for the faint-hearted. So if you now have a business that is ready to take away the manageable risk, according to Coach, the other presenter, Loveline, that is, I hope I called the name well, that is taking away all, let me not use the word all, because if war, community can happen, nobody has power over war. There are certain things nobody has power over, but that is taking away, let me use the word 90 or 95% of the risk. What else are you waiting for? Are you waiting for the Holy Spirit to come and appear? If the Holy Spirit will appear in your front today, you will see doubt the Holy Spirit. You will say, now Juju, now call your front, call convince you. So for you to get to magnets, leave magnet first, Vanguard Pro, get to all the levels, you need to get that die-hard spirit, that spirit of saying, I must make it. If Queen Ibok can get to this level, if Queen Ibok can make, as I'm here, I don't doubt if I will get to Alpha. I don't. There is nothing that will make my birthday set over 40. I always set target. There is nothing that will make me not to be legend by my birthday. Enough will happen. It's not possible. Enough will happen. I should be talking of what that rank after legend, Dominion. That should be my birthday gift, not legends. Mythos, yeah, no, it must happen. So I don't know about you. How hungry are you for success? Until you are that hungry, until you are that, I think, hungry, passionate enough to make it, you cannot make it. So if you are the kind of person that you are here today, tomorrow you are looking for the next business, next tomorrow you are looking for the next one to do, today you are this and that. Yes, it's good to put your eggs in many baskets. Don't get that wrong. but you cannot be carrying all the basket at once. So if you have good businesses like real estate, you have treasury bills, you want to put your money, beautiful, you can diversify, but you cannot carry all of them because you will break all the eggs, you will fall all the baskets. Your hands will be too full. So you need to, if you decide you want to run with Aurum, get your accountability partner, take time to study, to learn. It is very funny you tell people to attend Zoom. They'll say they don't have the time. Oh, I already know it. You don't know nothing. Every day you learn. Okay, as knowledgeable as Donchi is in this business, I taught her something yesterday. I taught her with Nkiru something about team building, how sheet code in Aurum, how to grow fast. And Leatard, not verse. I tell her, I go tell you. She said she won't go tell you. I said, Leatard, yes, I not tell her. If he even disown me for this Tugele. So we are coming to you. We talked yesterday, not verse. But you learn every day. I also learned from them. Leatard taught me how to get multiple telegram for use. We learn. Knowledge is something that you keep learning, renewing your knowledge and all that. And honestly, if you don't buy a business, when I say buy, it's not with money. If you don't buy it for yourself, you don't know it. You cannot give what you don't have. You must have it. And then look at what these leaders are doing. I can never get tired. You see my status. I will post. And honestly, till I die, I will keep posting unless I'm not doing the business. Those are some of the things that we do. You can't come and look before you come into my P-chats and you want to tell me about one thing. You can't even start before I block you, because I understand my business. For the first time in my life that I've been doing an online business, I have seen a business that marks all the boxes. It checks it one after the other. Do you understand? Aurum is that thing we'll be looking for. Yes, I know that we have about 99% of online business are scam. Oh, I said we don't pay dues, Taya. We know that. But you see, no matter how many scams you have, there must be one or two that is original. Even this our Aurum, like attached posted on the group today, they're already faking it. You have the bots, something bot or whatever. So there must be copycats, there must be fake, but there has to be original. You are fortunate, lucky to be in this space, and you want to play with it. You want to play with a business that you put the next 6 months of your life, you must see change, even if you don't see the kind of change I'm seeing, but you will see change that will satisfy you. Guys, I hit magnets day before yesterday. I get matter well, out of the 3 of us, me, Ibok and Dochi, my 2 friends, they know they talk, they're quiet. 3 of us not feel quiet. And as I get mouth reach, my mouth shut up. Like the group 3 of us here, Dochi was laughing at me. Ibok was laughing. If I answered, then change my name. I couldn't talk. As the money just hit my money good though. I used to have poverty that used to make people quiet. I see money, my mouth shut up, I not fit up. Like there's the women at the house. I couldn't even tell Daisy that I had hit magnet. It was Ibok that told her that your mommy has hit magnet. My children, my son in Canada, were calling me. I couldn't answer. My husband, nobody knew what was happening to me. I was just on my bed shivering. When Ibok told Daisy, she ran to my room. You've hit magnet. I was looking at her. I couldn't tell. She said, "What is wrong with you?" She came. I was running temperature. She just put on the AC. I said, "Give me my BP drugs. My BP is high." She gave me my drugs, Lesotan, and covered me up. I couldn't eat, and I slept off till morning. That is the shock. Live wire. Aurum hits me like I touched. I think that's the phrase to use. Like I touch a naked live wire. I just imagine what will happen to me when I collect the money for Mitos and Legion. I will start taking Lesotan 2 days before. I will start taking Lesotan 2 days before. But honestly, Aurum is beautiful. You can make it. To build Aurum is not difficult. Once you get the breakthrough, first and foremost, understand the compensation plan. Then once you get the breakthrough, that's all. So don't stop until the breakthrough comes. Keep doing your work, keep being prayerful, keep being passionate about it. If you don't have your result to share the result of other people. But the fact that you are not in floating loss any day, that you make money every day, is that not enough results? That is enough results. So guys, if you don't stop me, I'll still keep talking. So from Dr. Money, I just want to thank everybody, my team members. This is a shout out first and foremost to Ibok and Donshi, my two besties. And many people have one bestie in their life, but I have two. And for pushing me to this path when I didn't, I would maybe I for commit suicide because I see the book and they call, they tell me story, say that they eat this guy money, and I see they react, I for die. So thank you for not leaving me behind, for dragging me with all the rope or everything. Thank you for doing that. And I also thank this young man, Lawyer Taj. I keep saying it always. I met these two beautiful ladies through Lawyer Taj many years ago. So thank you. And now for my special team, Coach Nnamdi, you're the best. Madam OK, Jacobs, Jacobs, you know yourself, Dami Wallace, all the Sheyi Unique, Pastor Kayewe, Princess Phony, Pastor James, all the one, if I don't call your name, don't be offended. You are too big. That's why I can't remember your name. You are too wonderful. In short, you be VIP. That is why. I am so grateful to all of you. Mr. Kemka, all of you, Dr. Love, you guys are awesome. You are the best. Without you, there is no me. Abiona Savantu, without you, there is no me. I owe everything to you. Thank you for making my life beautiful. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to achieve my dream. Without your support, every tiny $1, $100 that you bring into the business has made it possible for me to achieve my dream for myself, for my family. I owe it to you guys. Hallelujah for all of you. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Thank you. Bye-bye. To the Aurum community, I love you guys. And to Lee, our mentor, I never see person like this, man. You are too much. To see him on this call, Lee, you are too much. Thank you so, Professor Bola. I love you guys. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye, the doctor of money. So please, if you got value for what you heard just now, please let's write a big thank you. A big thank you. Thank you to Dr. Money for that wonderful, wonderful one. How she got to the highest rank. And I mean, alpha is the goal. Alpha is the goal. Thank you very much. Please, and not forget that one when you and Don she talk, say, they want a growth team, want it. I come back to you, please. Thank you very much. And so we had a wonderful time with all this call, but God will not forgive me if I don't allow my own personal brother from another mother, a great guy, one who's carried everybody along, the one who virtually paid for my first investments in this business. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause to our own, we used to call him President Leo Shea. Now he's legend, Domino's, Action, Leo Shea, guys.
What's up? Wow, coming on after Dr. Legend. This is pretty difficult to do. That was probably the best testimony I've heard in many, many years. Doctor, I'm not going to call you Dr. Money, Dr. Legend, because it's coming for you. Well done, sister. That was absolutely, I got some lessons from you as well. I will only keep you 5 minutes, guys. I know we've been here 2 hours, but this was 2 hours well spent. Lawyer Taj, an excellent presentation, by the way. And the young lady, Lovelyn, I think her name is, amazing. Yes. So well done, guys. Right, I'll try and wrap this up in 5 minutes. Yeah, so this came to me. I feel very, very lucky because I got a WhatsApp call on the 22nd of April from a guy called HP. I didn't really know HP. I know he had a strong Irish accent. And he basically asked me, Lee, are you still in Dubai? I said, yes. He said, there's this company called Aurum. Would you go to the office? And I didn't go. And anyway, 3 days later, contacts me, did you go? I said, I didn't go. And he said, please just go check it out. So I did. And it was a Monday I went, Sunday or a Monday, and I walk in and by chance, by pure chance, there's a guy in there called Brian Benson. And he's doing a podcast. And he said, just give me 15 minutes. I'll introduce myself. And I was supposed to be there 10 minutes and I was going to leave and tell HP Aurum exists. I was there 4 hours learning about fintech and artificial intelligence, and I was so excited. I know I'm fast forwarding, okay? I go home and I tell my wife, I think I found it. And of course, being a lot of failures in MLM and crypto trading and forex trading and copy trading and coins and IC, she was really upset that I was going to go one more time. And so after I explained to her what I heard, she signed up first. Imagine, my biggest critic in the world isn't my online haters, right? Or jealous people or upset people, is my wife. And she joined first. And let's fast forward. So I've not even been in the company a year. And I started with $100. Now, I heard Dr. Money say she borrowed some money. Hands up, I did too. I needed $120 to get involved in this. And so I put the $120 in, and I didn't tell anybody about Aurum for 2 weeks. Here is why. I was afraid. I was afraid to go again, and I cannot make any more mistakes, everybody. I'm 52 years of age. I cannot make any more mistakes. I have no more chances. My network is dying if I make another mistake. I've got 2 minutes. Okay. And so after 2 weeks, I did my research and I really studied the compensation plan. Okay. You heard a really good, valuable lesson. Study that compensation plan. When I looked at it, I said, oh my goodness, I think I can be one of Brian Benson's visions. I think I can get $1 million. Okay. So I'm fast forwarding. Today, ladies and gentlemen, due to such amazing people on this call, you guys gave me a statistic. I am now one of Aurum's statistics, okay? I have made way over $1 million to the company. So thank you, Aurum. Thank you to everybody on this call, to those leaders, and I'm not going to say their names. You know exactly who you are, for believing in me, believing in the company. And this is just the beginning. I will end on this because I'm fast forwarding. My advice to you is get started, because that's what Brian Benson said to me. He said these words: try $120 and feel it, because once you feel it, you will never stop feeling it. Okay. And I did that. And you know, because Nigeria is probably the best networkers in the world, and I have 3 valuable sisters and 2 brothers over there, they have helped me get to Dominion in the next 16 days. Wow. And if you were paying attention to the slides of Lawyer Taj, you know that's $500,000. Okay, so here's what's going to happen to all of you. You will work, you will grow, you will get to a certain amount of money, and then it will quadruple very quickly. Dr. Money showed you 48 to 166. Imagine my first million. It came in 11 months, less, actually came in 9 months. My second million will probably take me 3 months. That's it. Okay. So you can see from that compensation plan, if you just get started and just feel it, you're going to be hitting all these. I promise you. Thank you very much. My time is up. Dr. Money, Dr. Legend, congratulations again. When I met you in Dubai that time, when we connected, I knew we were blood from the moment we met. So thank you very much for everything you've done, your team. Lawyer Taj, thank you for giving me that chance to help you. It's a blessing. I'll never forget that day we met. And everybody else on the call that's already in the business, thank you very much, because without you, I don't get to where I am today. So thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for having me, Lawyer Taj.
Thank you very much for joining in, Lee O'Shea. God bless you. Lee, I think it's time you need to change this your picture. This Lee we see here was a Tanzanian. You need to change that picture, Lee. You need to put your new face now, man. I'm telling you, man. Right. So it's been an awesome time, guys. 2 hours well spent. I want to please apologize to Coach Unamdi. His call is directly on here. So if you want to hear from another guy that speaks a language different from an economist point of view, from an accountant point of view, you need to join the next call. It's starting immediately with my brother, Coach Unamdi. It's too late. I don't think we have much time to run through any of the any of the giveaway. I wanted to give away some money today, but when you have people like Magnat, Dominion, people who want to take 500,000 within the next 16 days, I beg, Mona, sorry for my small naira. Please, Mona, sorry for me. We're gonna do this another time. And yes, guys, like we always do at the end of the call, if my goodbye is louder than yours, I'm gonna make more money than you this week. So feel free, unmute yourself, and goodbye. God bless you, and have a wonderful week ahead. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. God bless you. God bless you. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. God bless you, and that's not leave. Goodbye, everyone. God bless you all.